Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. So this is Shalise. I'm not showing my face today. I have a meeting in about 10 minutes or so. So I'm trying to just get this up, get this out. Hashtag no excuses. We are about our financial goals, okay? So I'm going to be investing 20 bucks into 5 different great dividend paying stocks and funds. So again, if you don't have a lot of money, which, I understand, investing something is a whole lot better than investing nothing. And I make these videos using fractional shares to show you that it is possible. So I have SCHG up on the screen. This is the Schwab US Large Capital Growth ETF. It's at $31.78. Now I am filming this on Friday afternoon. So this could be higher, this could be lower by the time you see it. Year to date, it is up 13.42%. The market has been pulling back a bit. And that's probably because of overvaluation and there's a government shutdown, etc. So we're going to put $20 in here. Over here, I have buy order. I'm going to actually select, keep buy order, excuse me. And instead of shares, I'm going to select dollars. All right. And I'm adding 20. I realize my screen is cut off a little bit. Let me see if I can extend it. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So we're going to buy 0.62 shares. This is fractional shares, okay? It does work. It does add up. I don't know how else I can explain it. I know many people did not even know fractional shares exist. Well, I am here to tell you that it absolutely does exist, and you should definitely take advantage of it. You can invest with as little as $1, okay? So if you don't have a whole lot of money, and sorry guys, that's my phone. I get alerts whenever I buy positions, so you may hear that noise. But again, let me scroll down so that you can see what we're working with. So this is about $16,725, the value of this. The total return is about 86%. Again, the market is open, so this could go up, this could go down. Average cost is about $28.15. And where is it now? $31.78. So this is great if you're looking for a lot of growth, but you want a fund. You don't want to own any individual stocks, which is fine. And you just want a fund where you can kind of set it and forget it. This is a good one right here. And I mean, look at the price. It's pretty good. You can buy a whole share of this. But yeah, you can see we have 526.45 shares. So I really have been liking it the past year. I mean, it's doing really good, up almost 20%. You can't beat that. So let me come over now. SPYI. I made a whole video about why we like this particular ETF for monthly dividends. We like that it's, it doesn't have as much risk, and we just really like it. So scroll back through my YouTube videos. It's in the thumbnail, it's in the title, SPYI, and why we like it. So that way you can kind of get more of the background. Now, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a fiduciary. I am an investor. So I'm sharing my journey from that perspective. And I actually really prefer that and that type of content because it lets me know that I'm not alone, right? And so, we're at $51.99 of SPYI. Let me come down to the past year, or the year to date, excuse me, 1.78%, which is not bad for a monthly dividend paying ETF. And then the past year, we're about break even. Past 5 years, up almost 5%. Today, you can see that it is up. Again, this is Friday, so I think the market is kind of flat right now. But if I come down, you can see, okay, if I come down, you can see our actual position. We have, it's about $8,000, $49 average cost. Total return is about let's just say 6%. We can always round up. I'm going to put $20. That's about 0.38 shares. Again, fractional shares, review order. Buy. That's my phone confirming it. I do have like alerts set for everything. This is just to make sure security wise, nothing crazy is going on that I don't know about. I always have alerts set. Do you guys have alerts set on like your investment accounts, bank accounts, credit cards? I'm trying to think of what else. Just accounts in general. We even pay, my husband and I, we even pay for credit monitoring because we just have so much stuff going on. Okay, the next one is Visa. I did put $10 in here on today earlier, but I'm going to add $20 more. Visa is a little bit pricey. It's at $340, almost $341. The past year or year to date, look at that, about 7.29%. The past year, about 18.16%, which is not bad. Let me show you our position real quick. About $5,600. Total return 13%. And average cost is about $301. And we have 16.53 shares. 20 bucks will buy us 0.05. Review order. All right, and then I'm going to press buy. That was done. And Robinhood also gives you the option of doing recurring orders. So let's say you want to put in $5 at the end of every week. You can do that, okay? So I love that it allows a lot of flexibility. Again, because if you can only do small amounts, you can just set it for $5. And then if you have any extra money, you can set it, you can manually invest any extra money. But if you just want to make sure you are being consistent, you can put 5, 10, 25 bucks, and then you're building the habit. So when you can put large chunks of money in, it won't be so much of a burden. I hope that makes sense. Next is SHLD. Now I've talked about this. I may make a separate video about this, but I did talk about wanting a little bit more defense in our portfolio. This is the Global X Defense Tech ETF. So again, not an individual stock. And I believe Palantir is in here, like all of those defense type of companies. Let's see. So year to date, that's crazy. Look at that. 72%. You're looking at year to date. I wish I would have found this a year ago. But again, it's thousands. When I say thousands, it's thousands upon thousands of funds and individual companies on the stock market. It's impossible. I mean, unless you study this and you are, involved in this day in, day out, it's just impossible to know. But I love when I can discover new ETFs that my husband and I really, have a liking to and just start to build up our positions. But yeah, year to date, 72.42%. The past year, 66.58%. But today, look, it's down. It's down 2%. Again, the market has been kind of flat. I think there's a lot of fear out there, but either way, red is good for us. It's a sale. So I'm going to put $20 here. Review order. Buy. And the great thing about Robinhood is that if the stock is down for the day, you're going to see everything in red. If it's green on the day, you're going to see everything in green. So it helps you visually to kind of understand, especially if you are a beginner. I'm telling you, Robinhood is my favorite for beginners. I love Fidelity. I love a lot of the other ones, but brand spanking new beginners, you don't know anything about the market. I believe Robinhood's interface is just the best out there. And my daughter loves it. I know a lot of you love it. Let me put a little plug in here. If you want to open up a Robinhood account, my referral link is down below. It doesn't cost you any extra money, or it doesn't cost you any money to open up an account, but you'll get some free stock. I'll get some free stock. It's a great way to support the channel. And I've had hundreds of people not only open up a Robinhood account, but love it because, again, they're beginners. They're not trading. They're not doing options. They are just investing and learning along the way. And I love it. We have $3,500 here, about 11%, and 55.30 shares. Average cost is $58. And right now it's at $64.92. And then last, but certainly not least, is VXUX. And we have other positions here, but again, I just pick a few and focus on them. That way I'm not stretched too thin. I'm not overwhelmed. I want to focus on building the shares versus focusing on, a bunch of individual ETFs and stocks. I want to focus on just a few and building. And when I'm done, I can pause and move on to something else. Sometimes I pause if I reach our dividend goal. Sometimes I pause if I reach our share size goal. It just depends on your personal, strategy. But the VXUX, I talked about this in my most recent video. This is the Vanguard Total International Stock ETF. I've mentioned before, my husband and I want some extra international in this portfolio. So this has been, I think, a pretty solid one so far. This is down on the day. For the year, it's up, look at that, over 25%. The past year, up almost 17%. So, I mean, yeah, it's down on the day, but I love a good sale. I'm going to review order. Press buy. Order was placed and purchased. And that's my phone letting me know that everything went through. Let me come down to our position. About $3,700. We're up about 12 6.5%. Rounding, we have 50 shares, and the average cost is about $65.85. And right now it's at $73.98. So let me know what you guys are buying. I mean, like, what's one fund or one stock you got your eye on, right? We're at the end of October, pretty much. We're headed towards the end of October. What are you thinking about? What are you buying? What are you putting some money in? Let me know down below. Again, if you want your investment planners, I think I have a few left in the physical planners in this batch. So if you want yours, make sure you grab them. I will be placing a second order, but that batch won't be in stock until probably like November 1st or something, because I order a lot and they've been just selling out. So thank you so much for your support. I'm glad you love them. I'll have a flip through video of the investment planner below so that you can click it and watch it and hear my explanations and why I created it. I also make spreadsheets as well. Information is always down below in my description box. But again, let me know what you're buying. I love to hear about, how much you're putting in, whether it's a small amount, big amount, they all add up. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.